So you got a $15 million deal.
I can't say the exact numbers.
That's what it says everywhere.
It's rumored.
So that's not correct. Why does it say that everywhere?
Because the way their deal works, they pay you in two ways. Kick pays you hourly. So they cap it at 100 hours and they pay their creators hourly. Their big creators a certain number of dollars a month to work for 100 hours. That's your base. That's your salary.
100 hours a month.
Even if you didn't get a subscription or donation, you still get that price. Mm-hmm. That price they gave me has never been given on Kick before because I do 24/7. I far exceeded the 100 hours because I demanded it. So they're paying me for a disgusting amount of hours, which is going to break the internet because I chose it on purpose, and a crazy amount of pay. So my base, just to stream, no subscriptions, no donations, over 7 figures, just to stream. On top of that, they gave me a signing bonus. I'm not going to talk about how much that was. That's where the big money came from. The reason I'm not going to talk about that is there's so many eyes on me. There's so many people watching. There's so many people who watch me to fail. I don't want people. I go out of the streets without security. I went to Toronto, no security. Chicago, no security. By myself with a camera. I'm wearing a Rolex on my wrist. I don't want people to look at me in the street and say, this guy's an easy come up. He has 15 million in his bank account.
But you just saying that right now, you just
they're not watching RAWTALK. The people I'm worried about are not watching RAWTALK. You know what I mean?
I don't know. It's going to get clipped up and be all over the internet.
They're
coming
I got
for your watch. Dude.
I got a disgusting.
Just FYI.
I got a disgusting amount that I'm so grateful for. That the first.
Why are they saying 15 million for 2 years? Where is that? Who's making
fat.
that? Because it's what?
It's fat.
It's fat.
It's fat. It's a big deal.
So is it 15 for 2 years?
I told you I'm not going to say that.
Well, why is that being said?
Because that was the first leak by a guy named Scuba Ryan on Twitter, and whenever anybody gets a deal, he throws a egregious number out there.
Got it. So it's not 15. You know, go fuck yourself.
Let me tell you this.
You got to tell me off camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tell you this.
Okay.
I just got, let's say, $15 million in my bank account. I went since 2018 without money. I had to sell the house my parents that I bought them in New Jersey just to afford it because I went bankrupt. I spent that money when I got out of rehab because I stopped drinking, stopped vaping, stopped smoking, stopped going to massage parlors, stopped having sex. So my addiction became spending money again. I spent the $300.
Wait, you still vaping though?
I'm back to stuff now. Like I'm back to massage. I'm not perfect. I'm not even going to meetings right now.
Okay.
I just don't drink.
Okay. You don't drink?
No.
You haven't drinking?
No.
Because Bryce Hall gonna knock you out if you keep drinking.
I know.
Or we talked
I don't
about
drink.
that. Okay.
So I can confidently.
He's a bare knuckle boxer.
Can I fart?
Yo, you fart? No. You've already farted twice.
Twice. Third time's the
so
charm.
strike you're
Third
out.
time?
No, third time you're gone.
Okay.
Third time.
I'll hold it. So I get all this money, right? What is Yusuf gonna do? Let's look at his track record. He owned 2 Ferraris. He had a Range Rover SVR.
Yeah.
He had a diamond Rolex. He had multiple grills. He had a sex addiction. He spent all his money. The first thing I'm doing with this money, I'm driving to San Diego to my parents' house live on stream. I'm writing my parents a check. I'm paying off their entire house in San Diego, which they've been struggling to pay. But my oldest brother, Muhammad, has been helping them because I can no longer help them. And I'm retiring them both with a very hefty check to both of them, just so they can live the rest of their lives, not worried. They can buy groceries. They could do everything and live happily. That's the first thing I'm doing. And I'm so like, obviously, you know, like you can't like.
You need to buy a house too, bro.
My biggest regret, I'll tell you my plan for that. My biggest regret all these years is when I had money, I used it wrong. I found out later, just last year, my dad, I forgot who told me, do you know why your dad is so upset about you not listening to him and losing all the money? I said, why? Because when your dad was going to retire, he told everybody, Yusuf got me. Because I would give my dad $3,000 a week when I had money.
Yeah.
I was helping him. The fact that my dad was looking at me to be his security and I failed him as a man, do you know how that makes me feel? So the fact that now I haven't told my dad how much the deal is. He's been too scared to even call me to ask because he has trauma from the first time I spent it.
Yeah.
Going to my dad, writing a check that won't bounce, giving him the money, alhamdulillah, like I made it. And the house. So I extended the lease I'm currently in for 6 months because it's so great. Because I want to stack. In the 6 months, I'll probably make, I forgot how much million, but I'll make a couple of million based on my deal, how the payment structures are. And then after the 6 months, I'm going to buy a house and decide, am I buying in Miami for better tax? Am I buying in LA? Where am I buying? And then the last thing I'm doing, I've always wanted to do this. I should have done this in 2011. Like, I should have started Fousey Tube Entertainment. It's not going to be Fousey Tube now. It's going to be G7. That's the name. I'll tell you what G7 is. I want to fart so bad. I'm starting a G7 Studios. I'm flying all the employees right now. By the way, all my employees, guess what? They were all fans. Everybody who helped me during this subathon was a fan from my Discord. Every single person. I'm flying them. We're setting a whole studio for them. They're going to work with me on payroll in the Fantasy Factory, the G7 Fantasy Factory.
What city?
And I'm going to start
here?
signing people finally. Like, I should have signed you. I don't know if you know this. We did have a contract together. You were paying me to boost your YouTube at first. After 1 week, you were so like focused and motivated, and you know business and I don't. So we'd be working out and you'd be talking about money and we need to do this and we need to open up this. I couldn't take it that I said, Brad, I want to terminate this deal. You just do your own thing. I never received a single dollar from you because of that. I don't know if you remember.
I do remember that.
That was my biggest regret.
Why?
I have so many of those regrets.
Why do you think you were like you did it, but you didn't fully do it?
Because I didn't know how. All I wanted to be is talent. I never got the chance to just be talent. The reason I fucked up is because I was also trying to be a manager and a PR assistant and an accountant and all this shit.
Yeah,
you know how many people I've put on in this industry?
Yeah.
And I don't say that to gloat. I say like, good, give them their flowers.
Bro, I've done it now at this point as well for a lot
Yeah,
of
of
fucking
course.
people.
But
So.
do you see money from them?
No, bro, no. I got fucked by one. I made a bad deal with another in the past. Now there's some that I just do because it's like it can make sense for me, but no, I don't see money.
Really?
From it. Yeah.
Well, what we should have done is Jake Paul, Team 10. He's the one who did it right. Sign all these people. They blow up. You're helping them blow up. Like her, she's my assistant.
Yeah.
Before she came to visit me, how many viewers were you getting?
I would average like 40.
40 viewers. Now
But it didn't like correlate to like the support and money.
of course. Now she gets obviously like 800 viewers, whatever.
Yeah.
But not only that, she being around my brand and G7, she's the Natalie to my David Dobrik. Her stock went up. Her life is forever changed. So not only am I getting money from them but I'm putting them on.
Bro, trust me, I get it.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Yeah.
I'm a part of it.
Yeah.
It's like I get hesitant because like for me to go and now sign more people, I want to do it. I talked with Rice about this as well. But for me to sign more people, the hesitancy is in that these influencers seem to forget how much you do for them. And then when they get clout, they use it as like I can just pretend like I did this for myself and you're a bad guy.
Yep.
Like I've already experienced that.
Yep.
So because like it's just it's fucked because on the internet it seems like it doesn't matter. That's why we talk about like, can you be canceled? Can you this? Can you that? Because like people just believe whatever the fuck they want to believe, but they don't always believe or hear the truth. Because these people who've ran their mouth about me, like just make shit up so they look better, so that they can be like, oh, I'm Justin being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And so my fear is not so much in like signing the contracts and the right contracts that are like, you can set all that stuff, change those things, make those things better. But it's just genuinely in the fact that anyone could just go, fuck you, and then make it an internet beef. And then next thing you know, they're just getting clout that they're refusing to give you anything for now even further. And then they're just using you as some sort of stepping
That's
stone.
been happened to me. Been happening
So are
to
you
me in the
sure?
most
Like,
way.
and because like I want to continue to do it as well, but I do have hesitancy in it.
Well, I'm not gonna do anything sporadically. I have a team now that I have to run everything by, like literal board members on my team. My biggest fan, Nadeem, who invested all the money, he's not my partner. He's running the board of operations. So I'm gonna run it by them and find out a way to structure it so I can get people on.
But the problem is you can never structure someone on the internet. Meaning like if someone goes bad on you, right? Let's say you sign me right now and I go bad on you. I can just get on my podcast and be like, Fousey Tube's a piece of shit. He did this. He said that. He treated me like this. I can make it all up.
Have it in the contract. If
No.
you speak on me and do this.
Doesn't matter.
Really?
Because in California and in most places, it's just lawsuits at that point where I could say whatever the fuck I want and the problem is this. People are going to hear whatever they want to hear and go, that's true because that person said it. And then you go, oh, I'm going to sue you. And you go, okay, cool, sue me. Then we just spend tons of money.